all of these like blue checkmark Nazis and racists are also always complaining about how services. Like, you'll see them, if you haven't blocked them already, just going off, blah blah blah, just be like, I don't get it, I pay $8 a month and I only get like 2 likes on my tweets, what's wrong? And it's a like Adolf Griper fan 1488, you know, that daddy juice, and you're like, ah, well, I guess a lot of people just maybe aren't liking your takes, even when they're shown them, even when it's like, yeah, so this is my opinion, and it's going to the top of the list, and then even most people are like, well, yeah, you're disgusting Nazi, you say Nazi. No, I'm not gonna like you. I'm not gonna retweet you. What the hell? Holy shit. So, by the way, the Babylon Bee and the people who run it are a bunch of giant fucking men babies who don't know how to use pronouns because they haven't fully grasped the mastery of the English language, and in their pursuit of being bigots, were not banned. Their speech was not destroyed. They were not kicked off the platform. They had merely but to delete a tweet, but they were like, I say no. I say I will misgender because I'm a big strong man.
It's pretty crazy to go from Twitter jail.
Oh, thank you, Vince.
Sitting down at Twitter HQ.
You made me buy the company.
Yeah. We wanted to give you something. It's an IOU worth $44 billion.
Thank you. I will treasure this gift.
No.
Oh, that did it.
There it is.
The barbarians have burst through the gate and are having a drink. Around here, it's
Wait, did you get slosh for this? Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I've never seen drunk Elon Musk before, so I'm very, very, very there for a full version of this. It's not released yet, by the way. I'm not just trying to tease you, but it is funny that they got the IOU, because what is this latest headline I see before me? Deadline. Twitter is worth just 1/3 of what Elon Musk and co-investors paid for it in 2022, according to a new Fidelity report. And that's actually better than I thought it would be. Twitter's worth only about 1/3 of what Elon Musk and 19 co-investors paid to acquire it last fall, according to the new disclosure by one of the investors. Fidelity, which helped back the $44 billion takeover led by Musk, has marked down its investment numerous times in intervening months. A monthly report of the portfolio valuation, just issued a financial institution and mutual fund operator reflecting the downgrade. Extrapolating where Fidelity pegged its stake, all of the Twitter would roughly be about $15 billion, according to an assessment by Bloomberg. So, once again, chat, every single one of you, every single person right now here watching live, you could have done better. You could have done better by doing nothing. If you had just been like, so I bought the thing. Yep. Can you not be hands-on? Oh, okay. Then you would have done better. You would be in a better position right now. So you can now enjoy a moment of validation because every single one of you is better than the world's greatest genius. Yes, you have higher IQs, in the thousands probably. We don't have to test them anymore. We now know, because every single one of you is technically better and smarter than Elon Musk. Well done.
not about whether you had some of the woke Kool-Aid. You're swimming in the woke Kool-Aid. Pretty much all of
Well, he is kind of cut here, eh? It's not just the swimming in the woke Kool-Aid. But then the woke mind virus comes into the woke Kool-Aid, and then what do we do? What do we do? It's hard.
the social media companies were acting in unison. Where do you find the truth if everyone is in lockstep with a lie? I felt like if I showed up with a sink, they'd have to let me in.
Have you played the new Zelda?
Like, it's so unbelievable how, like, publicly disastrous he was. He bought the thing, he moved, like literally moved into the thing, just fucking entered the womb, the nightmare of his own design, lived inside the company, and then like did the spectacle for everyone to see, broadcast his divorce. It was like probably unless we have contenders, I know there was a neck and neck for a little while between Ye and other people have tried to throw their hats into the ring here, but like I would say probably the most divorced man in history. And just broadcasting it every day, fuck ups, ridiculous shit, losing cat turd. He lost cat turd, you know? I mean, that's wild. How do you do that?
Game.
Is Zelda on PC?
Not legally.
What's in your unsent drafts? I want to
Oh,
know what
man.
you're not. I want to know what you're holding back. Let's
No,
turn the cameras
man.
on.
Halo was the only game that I ever played on a console.
Okay.
Oh man, like you have no idea how epic like my fucking drafts are, because like you only get to see like the ones that I'm like, you know, comfortable putting out there.
I completed the campaign on Legendary, which is hard. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you know, a lot of people on the left have no sense of humor.
It's like surrounding yourself with yes men. That's just that 24/7. That's the only way you can live in this world, because like it is so unbelievably like, if he was just moderately like not inept, like if he was just average, like then it would be probably a little bit easier for outsiders to swallow this whole like charade. But if you're watching the whole thing go down in real time, broadcast on the very fucking social media that you purchased, it's so deeply embarrassing. It's so unbelievably embarrassing.
They're not funny. If you're, you know, premised on a lie, you can
Listen to this music,
because there's no revealed truth. Every civilization has a lifespan, just like an individual creature.
The epic. Oh wait, whoa, what? Oh man, these ideas. I didn't know. I didn't know these ideas would be, you know, so high level. But here we are.
About how many years do you think we got left?
It's the Babylon Bee.
Oh shit. He's gonna give us a number. Well, I mean, it's basically however long he thinks he has left to live. That's spoiler alert, that's most likely what it's gonna be. Yeah, if he thinks that he's got like 65 years left, that'll be the number for civilization. He stopped kind of trying his best to lie about this. This used to be like a huge thing where he's like, look, charts, I got the scientists over at PragerU to provide these incredible charts. Look how much I have stopped the hate speech. Hate speech has completely plummeted on my platform. You used to have hate speech, but now you don't. It's glorious, and we made it safer, and now also it's safer for children. We've got rid of all the pedophiles. We got Jordan Peterson on the fucking case, and he's running around making sure he's like, oh, it's way less child porn than I ever saw on the servers. It's like all lies, obviously, because he just fired everybody. You just got like, we don't have a staff. We don't have workers. We don't have people running the whole thing. Yeah, what a surprise. Surprise. The whole thing has fucking collapsed on itself. Like, if you are using Twitter right now, it's a fucking disaster. And like, oh, my heart goes out to you if you are part of a marginalized community, especially a visibly marginalized community, and you're on Twitter. It sucks. It's so bad. Oh, man. And if like you are someone in which, you know, you're experiencing intersectional fucking bigotry, oh, holy fuck. Holy fuck. It is a cesspool of Nazis. Just a cesspool of Nazis. Everything that everyone said was going to happen, happened. Everything. Everything. And just look at how bad it has gotten. Like, you don't have to go too far on the Twitters. Open up any of your favorite LGBTQ plus people. Yeah, just click on one of their accounts and then look at the replies they're getting. And then look at the replies at the top. The checkmark ones. See how those are. Yeah, if they happen to be a person of color, oh yes, well, you will see even more check marks appearing to really let them know what's what. Twitter is failing to remove 99% of hate speech posted by Twitter Blue users, a new research has found, and instead of boosting paid accounts that spew racism and homophobia. Researchers at the Center for Countering Digital Hate flagged hate speech and compared it from tweets from 100 Twitter Blue users. 4 days later, they saw 99% of the tweets were still up, and none of the accounts had been removed. The tweets, which included examples of neo-Nazism, anti-Semitism, racism, homophobia, violate Twitter's own hate speech policies, but the researchers say. The tweets reported by the CCDH include a post claiming that, quote, Hitler was right, accompanied by a video montage of the dictator, and another saying LGBTQ plus activists need iron in their diet, preferably from a, quote, hashtag, a firing squad. Yeah, this is what Twitter is now. This is what it is for fucking everyone. And it sucks. It's fucking brutal. Twitter's hateful content policy, updated recently as of April 2023, outlines that you may not direct attacks on other people on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, caste, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliation, age, disability, or serious disease. The tweets found from the CCDH violate the platform's policies, researchers wrote. Twitter Blue, a paid verification service that allows anyone to get a blue tick badge next to their username on the platform for only $8 a month, was rolled out in December 2022. Last month, Twitter's then CEO Elon Musk announced that these verified accounts would be prioritized as part of Twitter's Twitter's algorithm, meaning they are more likely to be seen by the users on the platform. Paying subscribers receive prioritized rankings in the conversations in search, according to Twitter's own website. The company promises paid users tweets that you will interact with will receive a small boost in their ranking. Additionally, your replies will receive a boost that ranks them closer to the top. The CCDH researchers, and by the way, it's also super fucking funny that all of these like blue checkmark Nazis and racists are also always complaining about how shitty the service is. Like, you'll see them, if you haven't blocked them already, just going off, blah, 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 just be like, I don't get it, I pay $8 a month and I only get like 2 likes on my tweets, what's wrong? And it's a fucking like Adolf Greiper fan 1488, you know, daddy juice, and you're like, I guess a lot of people just maybe aren't liking your takes, even when they're shown them, even when it's like, yeah, so this is my opinion, and it's going to the top of the list, and then even most people are like, well, yeah, you're a disgusting ass Nazi, you say Nazi shit, no, I'm not gonna like you, I'm not gonna retweet you, what the hell? Verified accounts are now prioritized. What gives the blue tick hate actors confidence to spew their bile is the knowledge that Elon Musk simply doesn't care about their civil and human rights of the black people, Jews, Muslims, and LGBTQ plus people, as long as he can make his $8 a month, says Imran Ahmed, chief executive of the CCDH, in a statement to the Daily Beast. Our society has benefited from decades of progress on tolerance, but Elon Musk is undoing those norms at an ever-accelerating rate by allowing hate to prosper on the spaces he administers, all with the tacit approval of the advertisers who remain on the platform. Yeah. What fucking trash is left? Like, the weirdest fucking ads, if you haven't blocked them already. Like, the few that get through, all of a sudden, it's like, hey, there's a new mobile crypto game that's kind of super sexually assaulty, and, yeah, it's very yikesy, and, well, do you want to download it? Because there it is on your timeline, so, yeah, Twitter. What a place to be right now. Fucking fun. It's honestly, like, jokes aside from all this shit, it's really sad. It's very, very sad for someone like myself. Like, I follow a lot of indigenous Twitter. I follow a lot of black Twitter. I follow a lot of queer Twitter. Just seeing a whole bunch of fellow friends, colleagues, you know, brothers, sisters, non-binary people who are just going through the non-stop Nazism that is on the platform. And just like, a lot of people still have to use it for work. A lot of people are like, well, yeah, but like, I've got 38,000 people who follow me here. It's my largest social media platform. I have to do this part of my job. I'm a sex worker. I have to advertise what I do. This is the social media platform that I can still do so on. I can't leave. And I apologize to people who are in this position. I have blocked, just by virtue of having auto blockers now, a whole bunch of people who may be sex workers, who still pay for the check mark to be able to upload long videos, promote themselves and stuff like that. And that's just like a very sad reality that they live in, where they are both doing that, and then you can better fucking believe the replies are gonna be all the fucking weirdos who are sexually obsessed with them, but are also fucking Nazis who now have a platform again, and they're all check marks, so they're at the very top of the posts. Like, it's a non-stop nightmare. I don't see a positive future, to be honest, because like, it doesn't look like the new CEO is going to be that much different. Maybe she'll have some business acumen or sense to be like, okay, so we should probably dial back like the Nazism so we can get a little bit more of the advertising like revenue back in here in the meantime. I tend to get lost on TikTok these days, but these platforms trap people. Oh, they absolutely do. And like I said, a lot of people got to use it for work, so... if you're wondering, by the way, if you're one of the people in my replies, you're like, Lance, why are you still supporting Elon Musk and his disgusting endeavors? You have to stop. It's like, well, this is my largest social media account. And it sucks because, like, I have spent years being ruthless with epic memes, the very behavior that you would think you respected, to basically big chungus myself to the top of the list. It took a lot of work, took a lot of, back and forth, a lot of wars, a lot of meme wars. I've been fighting the fash online for a very long time. It sucks. It sucks now, you know? Meanwhile, the Babylon Bee's like, Apple explains why we're indoctrinating your kids. Kirk Cameron pitches exciting new Christian movies. Is this just an ad?
Hey guys, Kirk Cameron here. You might recognize me from the classic sitcom Growing Pains, the Growing Pains movie, or this video. You know, I've done a lot of movies over the years. Some of them were pretty good. Watch my new movie Lifemark if you haven't. But I keep feeling like the Christian film industry is missing out on some absolutely gold ideas. So without further ado, here's some great Christian movies that just need to be made. Here's the first idea. Hunger Games for God. In this movie, teams from several districts are sent to fight in a Bible trivia contest to the death. Sounds fun.
Sounds biblical. Sounds biblical. Very biblical, actually. Yeah. On brand, though, at least.
Okay, picture this. A live-action, gritty Larry Boy reboot where we find out how far everyone's favorite cute...
Oh, sorry, we've moved on from that last one. So that idea is now just out there. There's no like ... at the end of it. It wasn't, so okay, all right. I mean, yeah, good to know where their heads are at.
Cucumber hero will go.
Yeah, I thought that was the Crusades. Yeah, what the fuck, bro? You just ripping off the Crusades? What's going on here?
Will he save Bumbleberg? I don't know. Taken to heaven. Liam Neeson's daughter is kidnapped by a group of independent fundamentalist Baptists.
So, in the movie Taken, if you haven't seen it, by the way, because this is just horrifying. Yeah, it's about human traffickers who kidnap his daughter to human trafficker in sex trafficking. So, wow. God damn. Yikes. Yikes all around. Massive yikes. And stock footage. Oh, man.
Neeson is getting too old for this kind of thing, so he leaves her to her fate of wearing denim skirts and white tennis shoes for the...
Well, being human trafficked. Holy shit. Christians. So the first idea was basically, let's have kids fight to the death for the Bible. And then a couple ideas later, it's let's have a woman kidnapped for human trafficking by a bunch of priests.
Rest of her life. Sad. Night at the Creation Museum, starring...
That one exists. We watched it. This is an idea that already exists. We like, it's really bad, but that movie's already out there. They filmed it in the Creation Museum. The same one that you're actually talking about right now. Are you just trying to say that there needs to be like a third one? Because I think there's two. We watched the first one, but we haven't seen the second one. There may be a third. It could be a trilogy. I'm not totally sure.
And Ham, this movie would focus on an evil liberal school board and its attempt to stop a public school class from enjoying a field trip to a creation museum. The dinosaurs and other lovable characters come to life in a wacky adventure to save the field trip. Fun. Breaking Good. Down on his luck, a seminary professor is forced to cook and sell casseroles.
Is this? I can't tell this is AI art. Oh no, this one's not. Okay.
Cook and sell casseroles to a hot dish cartel on the side to provide for his family. With an inspirational soundtrack
I know, I do gotta bring
provided
back
by
movies.
The Newsboys. Left Behind, a Millennial Edition. In this exciting end times movie, nothing happens. It just kind of...
This is so weird that this is a bit. Like, I'm utterly confused. I feel like you're doing kind of like all the heavy lifting right now, too.
Heaven is for real, but you probably won't have a vision of it. In this heartwarming movie, a boy goes into a coma. He does not have a vision of heaven. He gets better. So yeah, that's kind of it.
Like, I get the joke, but it's like, it's creepy as fuck. All of them have been, like, exceptionally creepy. Especially knowing, like, the amount of fucking abuse that's happening at the hands of the church globally. Millions of fucking victims. Like, that's just weird to have this whole thing framed this way.
Spider-Man, but Christian.
Spider-Man. Okay, now, I gotta try and guess this one. What about Spider-Man wasn't Christian enough? He didn't have premarital sex. Him and Mary Jane did not consummate in the movies, or is there an implication they did? So is this one going to be about how he has to put on like a purity ring?
Top Gun, but Christian.
Oh, we'll never know. We'll never know. Unless you Christians get to it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but Christian. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here.
Well, it sounds like you're padding, to be honest. Like, this is a very short sketch, but you kind of ran out of material a minute ago.
Strange 3, The Great Physician. Kirk Cameron loses the use of his hand.
Is this basically just Kirk Cameron being like, so here's all the basically properties that will never hire me that I wish I was a part of? Really thought I would get one of those Marvel movie auditions at some point this year, but it's just not, it's not happening. Keep pulling up all these viral clips of me being transphobic.
In a devastating car accident. He finds a clan of Tibetan monks that will not only let him use his hands, but
Spider-Man and MJ fed between Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Fed into. What do you mean by that?
Will also grant him moderate acting ability. And finally, the Christian Avengers, Endgame. Joining together Christian heroes like Bible Man, Salty, and of course, yours truly. This is gonna be epic, fam. Well, those are my awesome movie ideas. Hey, if you're a movie producer and you wanna make one of these, I'll trade.
So it's not even like, again, I was doing a bit. now it just kind of feels sad. The whole thing feels very sad. This happened very quickly. I'm sorry, Cameron. Sorry, things aren't working out. Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form, available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
Thank you kindly to our Lord and Saviors Peyton L. Just and Xander Corvus. Without you, we are nothing. And now, a shout out to our Knights of the Square Table. Amazing Flesh, Anna Loves Riley, Adrian McCarthy, DM Rivera, Doug Cady, Everything Important, Hegbard Celine, Izzy Solidarity, La Media Panza, Matthew Scarborough, Multimondi, Metal, Omni, Peanut Butter Blonde, Political Papi, Quiet 185, Rachel K, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Kubi, Cernicus, Spinach Monster, Stellar Vision, Sebastian Dimmel, Thomas, Trevbot EXE, Lucidry, Words Greenwood, Cheryl Alvarez, Tony Perkins, Thomas, O'Pecker, Travis McClinton, and Victoria Bell. Thank you so much. And a huge shout out to all the other people who make this entire show possible. Without you, it would not exist. If you can support us, please go to patreon.com/theserfs, and even $1 can help unlock all of the little goodies and help make this show entirely possible.